Well, hello, and welcome to this week's tune-up tip, where I want to talk a little bit about blended families. Those of you who know my story know that I married a widower with 3 teenage sons a bunch of years ago, and so I became incredibly interested in blended families and how to make it work with my new family. So these were kids that were already grown. So my tactic, what I did was I decided that I would just become a loving other in their life. I didn't need them to regard me in any particular way. They had a mom. She died when they were little kids. And that wasn't my trip. I find that the difficulty with a lot of blended families is when you're trying to force children to regard an adult in a particular way when they don't feel that way. So my first tip is to allow children to feel the way they feel. I'm not saying allow them to be disrespectful, but don't force a child who's lost their mother to call a new woman mom if they're not feeling that. Maybe eventually they will, but forcing is really damaging to the child. So the first one is don't force a child to do what they don't want to do. The second one is traditions. Blend your traditions. If you're blending a family where you both have been married before and now you both have children, you need to honor both families' traditions. And if the children in one family feel like their traditions are not being honored, they will be angry, rightfully so. So really step up and look at the macro view of what you're creating together. Do a little bit of what your family does and a little bit of what the new family does. And the last thing is to be the grown-up. When you are a parent in a blended family, you are the grown-up. And most of the time, unless the kids are over 21, you are the only grown-up. So you must not be easily offended. It cannot be about your ego or what you need. Your mandate for raising any children, your own or someone who you love, is that you are the grown-up. So you can't be reactionary. You can't be offended. You can't need an apology. You have to be the one who's consistent and the adult in the situation. And if you do that, kids will feel safe with you and they will come around. Okay, that was longer than my regular tune-up tip. That was my 2 cents on blended families. I'm curious to know your 2 cents on blended families. Are you in one? Were you raised in one? Please drop a comment here. If you like this tip, please like it on Facebook and Twitter. I hope you have an amazing week. And as always, take care of you. Come on over to terricole.com and sign up for my newsletter so you don't miss a thing.